Are you listening?
I'm writing down the...
Oh, okay. So it's very important you get San Marzano tomatoes. It has to say San Marzano on them. It doesn't matter the brand as long as you're doing San Marzano. Okay? And then when you buy cans from the grocery store, before you open them, take a wet paper towel and clean the top. Okay?
Why?
Because there's dust and dirt, and when you open a can, the dirt will get in your food. Now, open the cans first. There's a reason why I do all this first. So I do that first because now you're going to make the oil and the garlic, and as soon as the garlic is ready, you have to put that in, otherwise the garlic's going to burn. If the garlic burns, you got to take the garlic out and put new garlic in there. Now, I use a pot about this big. I'll buy you a pot. But you have to pick a burner. Like this would be a bad burner because that would only, like it would burn in the middle here, so you need something that spreads out. That's too hot, okay? So get your olive oil. And I can't tell you how much because it depends on the size of the pot. Okay, that's good, that's good. Put it on medium heat. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, so what I do, this is how I do it. I waste a lot of garlic, so if you don't want to do it my way, I take this, the thick part, and then I just grab all this cellophane stuff off of it. The girls can't do this for some reason. They don't know how to work a knife toward them.
It'll be better that
Here,
way.
here. Especially for Jenny.
Yeah.
But she should learn. You stop just before you cut your thumb. They smack it. See?
That works.
Yeah, see? That's what they do. So you might want to do it. It does work better, actually. Maybe I should
That's
change
probably
it.
a little easier, huh?
Yeah, look at that.
Just crack it.
Here, try that. I don't know. Maybe that's the way they always do it.
Well, this one's already done.
Right, we'll do this one. If you can, and then throw it in, you can. Because I cut it like this lengthwise.
How many cloves?
About 4. So I don't know how you want to do it. You figure out how you want to do it. Go ahead. 4 big ones or 5. It depends on how big they are. That's good. That's fine. You don't have to make them big. It doesn't have to be small. That's too small. You can make them bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, they all kind of melt in the
That's
oil.
fine. Just leave it like that. Balls. Here. So we're gonna put the garlic in here. Let's see.
Does it matter if it's diced up or like in shreds? Like
Well, you don't want it in like little dice like I do in the meatballs, because then it burns quicker. It cooks and it burns. Yeah, so that's plenty of garlic. See, I don't know how much that is. It's about 4 big cloves or 5. Depends on how big your garlic. And now you put it on medium heat. All right, now this is the important part. If you let it burn, which all of us have, it's happened to us. Then you got to pick out the burnt garlic and start all over again. Now don't you go trying to make spaghetti sauce.
Yeah, I think I'll leave that to you. The day you start mowing the lawn, I'll start making the spaghetti sauce.
I think that's probably good. Okay, now get 1 can of tomatoes and pour it in really slow, because you don't want it to splatter. And it'll get on your clothes, so be careful. Stand back. Get it closer, because those things are going to plop in there and it's going to splatter. Okay, there, let go. So you got to do it down here like that. Otherwise, those tomatoes will bounce in there,
Yeah.
and you'll get burnt with oil coming up. Okay, here's another one. I know it seems like stupid, but I learned from my mistakes. So go down lower and put it all in. There you go, perfect. Okay, one more. After ruining a lot of clothes and burning my hands, you learn. Okay. And now you get a break for a little while. You can keep it on that medium heat. And then just let the tomatoes just boil for like a half an hour. So now you can go leave it for half an hour. Oh my goodness, we let them boil too much. Okay, so see if they're smashable. Just go slow, because they squirt. That was about 20 minutes, right? Did you look?
Yeah, it was like a quarter after.
Okay, that looks good for now. You may have to chop them up a little more. Okay, now you put it on. That was on medium. Now you got to put it on low, as low as you can go without it shutting off. Okay, and now you take your seasonings. Okay.
What seasonings do you put in? Oregano?
Basils and oregano. Start with the basil. Okay? And the basil you put all around the top. It probably is about a tablespoon, but a generous amount.
More?
Yep. Okay, that's good. And then I usually put less. Let me just see how much. I usually put less oregano. I just want to see here. That's about a half a tablespoon. I just want to see. Yeah, about a half a tablespoon of oregano and a full tablespoon of basil. If you just want the measurements. A half a tablespoon is a teaspoon and a half. You know that, a tablespoon is 3. All right, it needs to be, there's still some big chunks in there. All right. It'll get softer later and then you can, okay. And now about every 20 minutes you gotta come and stir it. Pound of chopped meat makes about
Pound of chopped meat?
makes about a dozen. You get an egg. One egg per pound of chopped meat.
Okay. Half a cup of breadcrumbs?
No, I don't know how much yet. I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh.
Oh, did you put all that in there?
Yeah.
It's about a quarter a cup. Yeah, so a third cup of breadcrumbs, a third a cup of cheese. That looks good. Okay, you don't have to. It's a half a teaspoon of pepper. Looks about right. And a half a teaspoon of salt. Maybe it's your knife to scrape that off.
How many cloves of garlic do you put in?
enough. It depends on how big they are.
Right.
These are smaller, like 5 small, 4 big.